Hi everybody, Bob with Knives Town here. Today we're going to take a look at one of the most famous knives in the world. It's the Ka-Bar USMC fighting knife. This is the knife that was made famous in World War II by the US Marines. Since that time it's gone on to be adopted by the Army, the Navy, and the Coast Guard, among others. The knife is made in Olean, New York. Comes in a sleeve there with a sheath and some literature. There's some information about the sheath and about how to use it. Pretty self-explanatory. Here's a little, just a sort of a side note, a history type little pamphlet talking about Ka-Bar, the legend, and how it became popular and the uses that it's seen throughout history, important conflicts. Ka-Bar catalog of different knives and tools they sell. We'll take a look at the sheath first, and the sheath does come bagged, so I'm not going to be able to open it for you, but we will be able to take a good look at it. The sheath is made of glass-filled nylon. It's you know, a FRN type of material. It is a hard-sided, it's a hard sheath. It does come with tie downs. It has 8 holes, 8 eyelet holes, and 4 slots for the holes for, you know, paracord tying down, that kind of thing. Slots for webbing, you know, molly gear, that sort of thing. It does have a ballistic nylon dangle. See if I can get a close-up on that for you there. There's the ballistic nylon there, and so it can be sheath worn or belt worn. It does lock the blade into the sheath. When the knife is inserted, it clicks. So it does hold and lock the blade in there. It does have a water drain hole here at the bottom. You can see it's flat on that side. It does bear the Ka-Bar name right there. All right. And the knife will fit into the sheath either way. It's not specific. You can put it in any way you want, right or left. It'll fit in there. So it's a good sheath to wear with a few different carry options there. All right, onto the knife. Knife ships in a cardboard sleeve, and there you are. This is the full-size version. Now this knife comes in several versions, actually quite a number. This particular knife is produced in commemorative versions where there's etching on the blade to commemorate different events or Purple Heart or various different things like that. There are the knife can be had in a short version, which has only a 5-inch blade, so it's about that long. And I did a review on one of those if you want to look it up. This is the full-size version, and you know, but again, the knife can be had in different configurations. It can be had with a Zytel handle. This particular handle is the classic stacked leather washer. Can be had in plain edge, serrated, tanto. Lots of different ways of getting this knife. But what you're looking at right here is the classic version. The only difference between this and the original is that this particular one does have serrations here. So this is serrated. Like I said, you can get it in a full plain edge if you want. Taking a look at this knife, we'll talk about the blade first. That's a 7-inch Bowie style or clip blade, I should say. I'm sorry, clip point blade, and it is 7 inches long. The steel is 1095 Crovan. The weight of the entire knife is 7/10 of a pound. And like I did mention, the handle is made out of leather. It's made out of stacked leather washers that are then resin impregnated and hardened, so it's hard as wood. I mean, that's never gonna go soft or decay or anything like that. It does have a finger guard here, which is steel. The knife blade does go all the way through the handle, and the box actually gives you a good diagram of what it looks like in the tang there. The tang is, see if I can get that for you. There, you can see it a little bit there. This is the blade here, and that's what it looks like. The tang does shorten up a little bit, and then it does shorten to a final amount that goes into the butt cap right there. But there you can see the design of the blade on the box lid. Okay. This is as you can see, a tough, full-sized knife. That you're ready for anything with this knife. The blade does have the black coating on it, which protects it from corrosion and rust. It also does have a fuller in here. The fuller reduces weight and enhances stiffness in the blade. The blade steel is a good thickness. It's a good thick blade with, see if I can get a close up there for you, but you can see there, that's about 4 millimeters. It's got a little bit of serrations here on this, or you can get it plain if you like. The grind is a Saber grind. It's basically a flat grind that starts at, I'd say about the 2/3 point, really. You can see that. And there is a swedge at the top here. Other than that swedge, though, the blade maintains its thickness. Stamped USMC. There's a close-up look at the handle and those leather washers. The butt cap, and you can see the tang protruding there. That's that final narrowed spot that I was showing you from the box lid. The handle shape has an oval cross section. Okay, as you can see there it is on the side, and there it is, sort of an up and down view. So it's like a palm swell, really. You know, it's good on the grab. It does have these ridges in here, which are kind of, they function like the tread on a tire. You know, they allow for fluid runoff in your hand. If your hand is wet, that'll run off the fluid in there when you grab the knife. They allow for better grip. It's got a good cross guard there. It is slightly angled back just a little bit. That's the way it's made. The butt cap is steel, and the knife actually will stand if you, for whatever reason, but you'll see it does have a flat. It is flat on the bottom, and it has been used in a pounding manner before as a hammer. It has been used for that. Now this knife has been everywhere. It's been around for decades. It's changed. I mean, this knife right here is little different from the original issue back in World War II. I was at the Blade Show, the last Blade Show, and was walking around some of the tables, and picked up some World War II K-bars, and they were really very, very similar to this. Most of them had the black worn off, or worn down, but really though, the lineage was clear. Pretty much the same looking knife. And as far as toughness goes, it speaks for itself. It's a proven product, a proven performer. So you get that knife there. Now this knife will come also with a leather sheath if you prefer. This particular You can get it with the Kydex, this glass-filled nylon sheath, which is this one, or it does come with a nice leather sheath too, if you'd prefer that. Well, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again.